Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 15 of Let's Play Minecraft 1.51. And this is the new Eden server, and I thought finally we can work on some kind of technology. Have you ever heard of technology before? It's really intriguing. But anyways, we've been screwing around so much now with other things. I thought it would be time to work on, at doing something more than just, the old crap, basically. So I'm just putting things in I've gotten over time in here and just putting it back into the raw resources. And we'll throw this in here, and oh, these are getting full. Let's take these out for now. Let's take that out. Actually, we can probably put that back in now. Take things out that we feel that don't really belong in there right now. Even these don't belong in there. There we go. Just throw them up here for now. Anyways, we're running out of power slowly, and I love these doors. They work really well, and the mobs can't get through them, I found, so that's awesome. But we need some more power, and I thought we could get something a little more complex now. Getting a little tired of just doing lava, and I haven't actually gone through my lava supply. I haven't really done anything, to be honest. I mean, things are pretty much the same as you guys have seen them. I did process a few more ores, and I need some ender pearls, and I have some ideas of what I can do for the future. To get some more ender pearls. But first, I'm going to need to start making some more power, or more unique ways of power. So we can go solar, which at this point, it's not fun to do anymore. Oops, I hit O here. If we go and type in solar here, this is a normal solar panel, and it gets complicated thanks to Greg, but it's not too bad. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. But once you can't have like 100 normal solar panels. That's just cheap. So what would you end up doing? Well, you probably would go and get an advanced solar power. Well, that's not too bad. But when you look at the recipe, it requires these reinforced iridium iron plates. Yeah. Blame Electro, by the way, for this. But it was a good idea. I like the idea. But they're expensive as hell, so you wouldn't want that. And I think we have a limit. By the way, what was the solar panel limit you wanted, you would like? The recommended amount. Anyways, yeah, so we can make solar panels, but not too much. For Electro, I said I wouldn't do that. And I like to be, fair with them. So you need an industrial blast furnace anyway. It's a little expensive. Solar panels are more high-tech. But eventually you can get them and have 32 EUs if that's something he, agrees on or whatever. But for now, what amounts are you making? I'm starting to think he's gonna go crazy amount. I wonder if the solar helmet is gonna be crazy then. Oh, the ultimate solar helmet would be insane then. Look at this, the hybrid solar helmet or the ultimate solar helmet. Oh, so this is the ultimate, and the more you go through this, you'll go screaming. It's really hard low game, end game it's a little easier. So we have generators. I guess you can look at some generators. These are just normal generators. So you got the normal generator, the geothermal, biogenerator. A lot of biofuels I guess you can consider looking into. I'm not a big biofuel guy myself. You can even do a magical generator, semi-fluid generator, thermal expansion, and you can actually do this. This will help you a bit. EU ticks. Actually, what is this going to say here? Let's go. What's the lava cells say here? Lava cells. EU at. Okay, so let's go like this. Let's type in this. EU at. And now when you scroll through this, at least you'll get an idea of what some stuff here is. So I'm thinking fuel myself. If you check out fuel. Fuel cans do 384 EUs with a diesel generator, really nice. And even MJ Tekkit 6.0, really nice as well. I think I'm going to do that myself. You can also go ahead and try some other ones. You can even do water through a water mill, 1 KE Oh my. Biomass cans. Coke coal burns that quite a bit here. In a generator, 16k EU a tick. Wow, that's pretty impressive with a generator. So you could set up like a coke coal farm. Sugar charcoal. Never heard of that before. So I think the nicest one I like out of all these would be... Oh, look at this. That's peat. Huh, it runs in a generator. Wow. So you could really get an idea from just all this, you know. Look at this one here. I don't even know what this is. Insignia and blah blah. 80k EU, 24. Oh, magic converter. Oh, cool. Oh, what? What? Huh. These ones, I'm gonna do this. A magic converter. Magic convert. Magic. Magic, magic. Magic. Enter. So. Huh. Wow, this is insane. I didn't think these would be this high. 320k magic energy converter. It's expensive as heck, though. You can get the thorium. We can get almost everything on this list, I think, reasonably. The only thing we can't get is a beacon yet. That's a nether star, and the only way to get the nether star is to defeat a witch. Or not a witch. Oh, what do you call them? Whatever, those evil dudes. Oh, they're crazy. So that's not something we can do right now, but that's something I'm going to definitely look into, because that's a fair amount of energy. 320k. Greg, I didn't know you were that nice with energy. Magic absorber takes energy out, and it doesn't do anything bad. Generator running off magic fuel. Absorb magic energy into chance items. Wow, that's really good. I would like to do that. I mean, it's not a huge EU to take out. That's kind of cool. That beacon is going to be hard for me. I've never done it without using like MFFS in the style, but I'd like to try some new ways anyways. Let's go do something. So let's try fuel. I'm going to try fuel. So first off, you want a refinery, if we were to try that one. And a refinery here gets kind of expensive here. We're looking at, here's the tanks, some diamond gear. It's not too big. And then we're going to need to power the refinery itself. There is another kind of refinery here, but you need a super condensator and tungsten. That's using, what is that using? Godcraft, Greg Tech recipe version. A little expensive. And then we have distillation tower, which is, yeah, a lot of parts here again. So, of course, it looks like this refinery is going to be the one to win. And so I think we should start working on that, to be honest. I'd like to get a head start on that. So first of all, you're going to need some tanks. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Actually, we could go like this. I forgot about this. What is it? Left click like this. There we go. And we don't have enough, but we do have one over here. And now that we're thinking about this, we should consider getting some sand here so we can continue this process. One of these should have a bit more sand than this. I've collected sand quite a few times. There we go. So here's a furnace, and actually I'm going to take you out for now. Oh crap, it's going to just keep popping out stuff here. I'll let that one run through. Okay. For now we'll put you all up here. Okay, what were we doing here? And the glass. And I think we're good there. Okay, so we're putting sand in there, weren't we? There we go. So, oh, I'm going to cough here. Excuse me. Not like you should have heard anything. I'm checking here. Okay, so, let's go ahead and make this refinery. We're going to need diamonds. Okay, so we're going to go down the chain here. So we're going to need some wood sticks. And, or wood, that works. We're going to need cobblestone. We're going to need then some gold. We're going to need some iron. And then we're going to need some diamonds. Okay. And so if we start with the sticks here, this is basically it. Oh, there we go. And then we cobblestone it. And then we gold it. Oh, my mistake, you iron it. like an iron, and then you gold it. And then you do the expensive part, you diamond gear it. And it's worth it, a little expensive, but definitely worth it. And then you consider what you do with food. Looks like we're low on food here, but here's some. Okay, so we're gonna need some redstone torches here. Oops, that's not a crafting table. There we go. And I think it was just that. Was that it then? Yeah, I think so. So here we go. Tank, redstone, diamond gear, refinery. And that's honestly, ta-da. And it's nighttime, but when we place this, we're going to want to put it outside somewhere, probably a little away from here. That way, if it blows up, we won't cause any harm to ourselves and maybe any friends we have in around the area. Because we're going to need to use a combustion engine. I'll probably put it right here. I'll just adjust it after. So there you go. This is a refinery. We're going to have to fill it with oil, but then we're going to have to power it as well. The best thing I think to fill it up with, and it gets a little expensive, but I think it's the best one for it, is a combustion engine. And the combustion engine works good here, because we can fill, if you look here, and I'll give you an idea. So we're going to use oil, and we're going to turn it to fuel. So here is oil, and this is diesel. Well, it works the same thing, right? I think it's the same. Let's look at here. 6 millijoules a tick for 100,000. Fuel can. Okay, yeah, it's the same thing. They just... Greg calls it diesel. Anyways, okay, so oil cell will do 20,000 at 3 millijoules. So let's do a calculator here. 20,000, 1, 2, 3, divided by 20. And then you divide that by 60. So run at 16 minutes. And the other one was 100, right? So 1, 2, 3. So divided by 20. So there's 20 ticks a second. And then divided by 60 seconds, or yeah. And it'll run 83.3 minutes on one fuel can once we're up to that point, which is insane. And it's not actually that expensive. Just some iron tanks. And we got some pistons that we got from that wonderful place, so we can save our time making them. This is how you make pistons. They're actually really easy. Just redstone, iron, cobblestone, and some wood. Actually saves us a wee bit, just because I personally have been a bit lazy on gathering some wood lately, so we're actually a little lower than normal, so it helps anyway. So oh, we need one more set here. There we go. So we're gonna turn that to iron, of course. Do. Oh, and of course we can't jump and skip here, so do. Perfect. And of course we need to turn it to iron. See how smart I am, guys? Bet you guys wish you were as smart as me. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and the piece of glass. These are actually pretty cheap if you think about it. That's a combustion engine just like that. And all we have to do now is go out here and right-click this puppy here. Basically, actually just click the ground. It'll automatically face there. And, ooh. Not sure what just popped up, but hopefully nothing to affect you guys. Windows isn't happy with something anyways. Looking left or right, don't see anything on my computer. So that's pretty much it. Now we need to consider filling it up. We need to give it water. And how are we going to do that? Well, there is a oh, I suck at this. ACU? No, Aqueous? Oh, Aqueous, actually. Is it Aqueous? Yeah, Aqueous. I was thinking accumulator. Actually, it's called accumulator. Except I was spelling it wrong like an idiot. So we have to make an accumulator. We're going to need some steel, gold. Okay, so, you know, we're going to need a few things here. Thankfully, we were smart enough to make ourselves some glass here. We have lots and lots of steel, but let's go ahead and use the steel we don't have the most of, just to get rid of it. You can see the difference there. And we're going to need some gold. We're going to need some tin. Oh, that's interesting. I have to make those gears. Interesting indeed. And machine. Okay, some gold and a bucket. Okay. So this is the accumulator. It's really cool. Was there gold? I forget now. Where is my gold? Oh, I have it on me. And what else do I need? Oh, God. I am like the worst person when it comes to concentrating. So let's go ahead and just work on this first. So right off the bat, we're going to go ahead and put 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and the gold. There you go. We got a machine frame. Next part is this little puppy here. So once again, 2 pieces of glass, redstone, 2 pieces of iron, perfect. And then the tin gear, which now I remember, it was a piece of iron and some tin, and that was what we didn't get out of the machine. So let's go ahead and grab some tin. Here we go. And there we go. So you can do it this way. I'm going to actually go and do it with a piece of iron like this. And because I saw the other recipe. And there's their 2 pieces of tin. And there you go. So we need a bucket. Now we should have plenty of buckets because we've been everywhere and we've been bucketing a lot. Actually, you don't even need that. Just need the one for outside there. Okay, so we go ahead and... oh, I guess I got more than one anyways. And we put this together. And we put the machine block. And something other complicated word. And there you go. So now what we do is we go out here. We want to try to keep safe out here. What we're going to do is want to fill this up automatically. So what we're going to do here... I'm not going to ask you once to get still away. Doing a YouTube thing here, bastard. So what we're going to do here is we're going to actually do something a little different than normal here. We're going to go ahead and put this under here. And what you're going to do is you're going to fill the water like this and like this. And you're going to watch this fill up with water, except it's going to probably go... Is it filling up with water? Uh-oh. Did this get nerfed, or did I do something wrong? I think I did something wrong. Oh, there we go. This should go up insane. Okay, so it's filling this up automatically. And this will give it automatic water supply without all those old-fashioned glitch fighting crap about it. So there you go. This is automatically filling up with water, and is a nice water source. That's all we need. So now this process is pretty much set. We're done here. Now we need to go and collect some oil. So for now, I'm going to use tin cans. It's a bit of a waste of a resource. But later on, we're going to do a better way. We're going to actually transport it and have some, wells and etc. But right now, since we're poor, etc., we're going to do it as cheap as possible for now. So let's go and throw all this in here. Perfect. So how am I going to do it as cheap as possible? Well, I could do it with these, or I can do with cells. And I'm going to do it with the cells, of course. And we're going to go ahead, and we probably only need, there we go. Oops, and there we go. 64 should do for now. To give you a comparison though, right? This run, diesel, here, this runs at... Well, in that machine's going to run insane along. But remember, this is going to run at 380... It's going to give you 384,000 EUs. Where one of these gave you only 20,000. 30 if you have the more efficient design. So, power-wise, yeah, I'm set for a lifetime once I start working with this. And this is why it's awesome. So we're just going to go over here. And we have a desert, I believe, if I recall, this way-ish. And the desert is a really good place to find... oil hotspots, I'm going to call it. Oil sands, I guess, is the proper term. Basically, you're looking for oil that forms like lava, in the pools. Now, you'll probably find solid ones here as well, which is, we could deal with that as well, but we're looking more for this right here. So, oil that doesn't shoot up, but it's just in a sandy, type of idea here. So, if we go like this... Oh, interesting. There's not as many source blocks as I thought there would be here. Huh. I'm a little confused. I haven't really... Huh, interesting. Well, there we go. Oh, here we go. So it's just not quite grabbing the source blocks I was hoping here. Hopefully we get a couple more. That looks like a source block there, but maybe it's not. We're a complicated machine here. So we're at 52. I don't understand what's going on here. It's not collecting anymore. Huh. Still 52, huh? Oh, there was one in there. 51. A little confused by this, because it usually collects by now, but I can't seem to collect whatever's in here. Huh. Okay, well, let's see what happens when we fill it. Interesting. Wait, is that one there, right there? No, it's not coming in, though. Huh. Oh, well. I think we're done with that one anyways. I would rather fill it in if I can. I wish I brought some materials with me. I just prefer to, you know, make sure no one else kind of wastes their time with it. There we go. Oh! There's one here. But it's not oil. What is it? It must be acting somewhat like what lava acts. Interesting. Okay. There's some over here as well. I won't clean it up as much as I just did with that one. That's too much of a pain. But basically I'm just collecting this stuff here. Okay, looks like that's all I'm going to get. I don't think it'll go down any further than that. Oh, actually that one worked. Cool. And there seems to be more over here, right here. Yep. So we're at 40 now. Okay, they're dissipated. And it looks like we got even more right here. So this is a good place to get oil for your first, you know. Seems to work well. Sort of like the lava idea, except you don't have to die. Well, if you're doing what I'm doing and swimming in it, that is. Interesting. So still working. There we go. Cool, so maybe I was doing something wrong with the other one. I pretty much cleaned that up. Excuse me. Looks like I got all of it. Is this, oh, no, some right here. Nice, a bit more here. What? Well, it's not like you can actually capture that. What is this? What is going on here? Now that's just weird. What are you doing? Interesting, huh. Definitely pretty glitchy oil there. And that's it for this desert. I'm going to go ahead and just see if I can get some from a well. Wee-wee. Pillar. I just like to get a full 64, might as well, right? Oh, good, there's a desert over here too. There's almost always something over here. Not like, I mean this particular one, but there's almost always something in a desert, and look at that. Here we go. Watch him drown somehow. I've seen these guys do pretty stupid stuff, so... Not anything really here, unfortunately, but... So, I don't know if this is client side or what's going on here, but... I'm at 11, right? So... So you can't click anything there, and I don't think these are anything here. So I'm falling down, and yeah, there's nothing here. Oh well. What's this? Oh, just shadow glitch. Interesting desert. It's pretty big. Very lacking oil. But there is oil out here. We could actually follow this. This is the kind of oil that people kind of stay away from anyways. So let's see if we can click this properly here. Well, actually, can you click oil in the midair like this? I don't know if you can. I know we can go down here and click oil. Oh crap, I hope I'm collecting oil. This is probably the stupidest thing I've done, by the way. Because... Oh crap. Actually... Might be the stupidest thing I've ever done, but it looks like we somehow made it. I don't know what I've just done. I did it! There we go. I'm just getting out of here. Oh, and here comes the water. We gotta break this fast and get out of here. There we go. And... oh crap. Well, looks like we found a breathing spot anyways. Oh, what the frick is going on here? What is going on? Oh, I don't know what just went on there. Man, that was weird. Let's get out of here. Kick you. I turned his name on. So I'm not flying. I'm just walking him basically right now. That's flying. I almost think if you walk him, he's a little faster, but I could be wrong. It's about the same, I guess. If you fly and then land, it kind of glitches up there, as you can see. There we go. And we'll just fly the rest in here. Almost home. Home sweet home. I wonder, these chocobos, I must admit, are probably helping the Let's Play better for you guys, right? I mean, for me to have to run around and travel would have been a bit more of a pain for you guys, probably. So I'd like to know, you know, +1 for chocobos to make the Let's Play a little easier for you guys, or you guys think that it's still too cheap? I personally do find them cheap. I mean, you shouldn't be able to do this fast, early endgame like what we were, but I like to hear what you guys think anyways. So here we go, we just have to put one, just put one in here. And it'll generate enough, and we should be able to produce whatever we need there. So we're going to go in here, and we're going to get a lever. We'll just take this. We never turn this off anymore. There we go. Woo woo woo! And there we go. So now it's making fuel. So, now while it's making fuel, we can go ahead and work on our diesel generator and actually replace this one out of this. And the diesel generator is great because it also doesn't run constant, it runs kind of over time as well, so it's nice. And actually it uses less power than this. It's not as efficient as this geothermal generator actually, because this produces 20 EU a tick? 20 EU a tick, right? Yeah, 20 EU a tick, 30 if you have the upgraded one. Except the fuel one, the one that we're making, can only run at 12 EU a tick, which is not a big deal to me. Before we can do this, though, we need to make a new machine called a bending machine. So let's type in bending here and see how much we have to bend. So, our bending machine here requires, whoa, a lot of neat recipes. So, a compressor. We've done compressors before. We're going to need some smooth stone. So, first of all, let's get that going. Actually, I wonder if that fireplace, I'm curious about that. You remember the camp stuff I was telling you about? I always kind of wondered what that one runs at. Because you can fill slots in, so I always wondered if it could do more than just food. So, I'm wasting time here. For science experiment, which I shouldn't do. You guys are probably waiting for me here, but you know what? For science, You know what? We need to type in camp here. Camp. There we go. Double click. There we go. This will help us find it faster. Hopefully. I wish you could make it better. I wish you could make, or there was a setting to blacken out it completely, because I'll still even miss it here. Oh, there's the Swiss Army, whatever. Here it is. This is the cheap cooking. Let's try this here. So I wanted to try to see what happens if I were to place one of these down, and you don't want to smother it out. Okay, what happens if I try to put stone in here? No way. So this can actually cook stone at a reasonable free rate, huh? So there we go. So, I mean, this is not really that special, but hey, well, at least we can smelt something while we wait. I'll just do stone here. I think that's kind of cute. You'll smother it out, though, if you place a stone on it, any block on it, as far as I know, so watch it. There you go. There you go, smooth stone. Cool. That's cute. Okay, so that's going there, which is great. This is the cheap cooker. Oh, it's made out of ender pearl, so I can see why there's a value to it. It's pretty nice value, and you can't revert the recipe as far as I know, so that's kind of good. The instant cooker, there's no interface. You can't open it up, and it only cooks food. So this is the only one I guess you could actually cook something without a fuel to it. Okay, so let's go ahead here, and well, while that's going, well, we should have enough anyways for what we were needing. Let's just wait here. Perfect. Here and here. And actually, we probably won't. But anyways, diesel generator. Okay, here we go. Oh no, the bending machine. Sorry, guys. Bending. A bending machine. Poor bender. 6. Okay. Since we might as well grab this all at once, right? So 8, 9, 10, 11. Or 10 and 12. There we go. And in this chest, we should have some circuits and yeah, and machine blocks we need. So let's grab us some refined iron, and we're good to go. So let's go like this and get us some machine blocks. Oops, 1, 2. Perfect. And here we go. So we're making the compressor. So we're gonna go like this. And, oh, I was going to go like this now. I wonder how you could do that. I guess you have to go out and in like that. Okay. Oh. Except I messed up. Huh. Okay, let's try that again. Out and down and let go. There you go. And there we go. 2 compressors. Perfect. The next thing is we're going to need the circuits, and then we're going to need the pistons, I think it was. And what else are we going to need? I think that's it, right? So you could go like this if you wanted to. Oh, we need to make this cool little thing here. I saw a recipe here. Okay, so we need a battery, some glass, and I don't know what else there was. Oh, crap. Mistake there. This is a conveyor belt. This is kind of cool. Refined iron, so we have that. Perfect. So let's go over here, and oh, crap. Let's fail at the recipe, shall we? Here we go. Whatever. You guys are probably like, what the hell are you doing, Kane? There we go. Oh, I see. It's confusing me. 1, 2, 3, and the circuits, the re-battery, and the glass. There you go. Conveyor belt. It moves items around. That's cute. We'll have to play around with that someday. Here's the piston. Here's this. Here's the conveyor belt. And here's the circuits. And there we go. And it tells you how many EU in, so 32 max. And we can go ahead and cut a hole here. Now, the cabling's getting a little too long. I'm going to need to replace that very soon. But for now, we'll just do this. Should be enough energy to travel this far. Oh, gotta let it till... There we go. I've never used this in my life, by the way. But now we can go and type in diesel generator. There we go. Oh, crap. Can't put space there. So aluminum, which we don't have any, or refined iron. So I don't think we have aluminum, plus I'll probably keep it anyway. So we're going to use refined iron, blah, blah, blah. Perfect. So we go ahead and we put our refined iron in here. Oh, it's a fast little machine. This is the first time I've ever made plate anything like this. This new one. He added this in 1.47. I think I played early 1.47, I guess. I forget now. So 4, 5, 6, or what? I can't count. 10. So let's build enough for... Oh, what? Oh, we built a little too many, but whatever. Perfect. And so we're going to need electronic circuits and a generator. God, generators get annoying to build over time, I must admit. Interesting. Refined iron. Iron furnace, though. Oh, okay. So there's no benefit from using the... I thought maybe it would be just a normal furnace. So it's still better to just go machine block, I guess. Yeah, and re-battery. Okay. Remember we collected a bunch of furnaces? Do I remember where I store all of those? Probably not. Let's see if I can find any of them. Not like they're a big deal. I mean, I have lots of stone, but I'm cheap. Whatever. We can use this new system plus like this. There you go. And we're going to need some more batteries here, so we're going to need redstone and tin and some wire. There we go. And here we go. So, oh yeah, we're just doing that. Let's go ahead and make some tin. So, I keep derping up on that. That was interesting, whatever that was. Some redstone. And here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You know what? We're gonna do as many as they stack in 16s. Unless if you increased it. Did you increase something, Greg? Anyways, here we go. So let's take the plates and go up like this. And oh, we didn't friggin' make the friggin' machines. Here we go. Did we do this yet? No, I don't even think we did this yet. There you go. 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. And which... Wait, that's actually correct, isn't it? Oh, I don't know what I did. Perfect. Now we can make these puppies. Yay! 2, 2, and then our plating up here. Perfect. And... generators, and there you go. We got 2 diesel generators, and I need to consider doing a new power or a generator of some sort. I'm worried about explosions over there in the future. I'm gonna have to worry about like things like batteries, etc. And I should start worrying about it now, to be honest. You know what? It is pretty bothersome. So we're gonna go ahead and we need those, but whatever. There we go. Let's get rid of things that are not part of our equipment here. Oh, we have more room in here anyways. There we go. Let's get rid of those for now. Oh, wasn't this bad? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump everything in here, including this. No, actually, I'm going to take you. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go and clean this up here. And we're going to go and dump this stuff over here. There we go. So basically I'm just finding a home for everything here. Oh, trying to anyways. There we go. And we'll go over here and collect all the rest of this stuff here. Perfect. And we're going to look into getting friggin' storage very soon. Better storage, that is. And, oh, thank you, there's some food here. We need to look into feeding myself, too. Because I'm not doing a good job of it. I'll go out and hunt some meat. Okay, perfect. So, what have we completed here? Oh, yeah, we completed these. So, in the near future, I'm going to have a battery storage or whatever. But for now, I'm going to just go ahead and, you know what? I kind of want to start over here myself. You know what? I do want to do that. So where did I put the, you know what I need now, guys? Where did I put, the chests? Oh, here. It's 2 chests anyways. Oh, crap. You can't put it up there. You coming down? Thank you. We'll just do this for now. And I'm going to clean up this right here. There we go. I'm just going to put it over here. And we go back over here again. There we go. And get my vanadium pick back, and here we go. So we're going to go start from this corner here. And I'm going to work my way over here. And now, our cable's not going to make it properly. Its cable time is over. We need to make a better cable because the current cable is just not efficient enough either. It's not appropriate enough, I should say. So we're going to go ahead and make a high quality cable here. This will help feed this machine entirely for the future too. So let's go here and just start gutting out all this under here. There we go. There we go. And we're going to get all this out here. There we go. And now we're going to make something called fiber cable. Cable. There we go. Fiber cable here. And there's a good recipe. There's an 8 recipe here. And electrum. Oh, I don't know if I can do electrum yet. I don't know if I have the resources for electrum, unfortunately. Induction smelter. Oh. Silver and gold. Nice efficiency on that. Darn it. I don't have quite the... Was there another electrum, though? Yeah, there is. What is this one? A block of electrum dust. Yeah, I don't think I have access to this version of electrum yet. How do you get that version? Pulverizer, it seems. Or a mortar. Oh, that's something weird. Oh, actually, gold and silver dust. Gold and silver dust. I've been keeping my gold dust. Have I gotten any silver dust, though? I don't think so. Pulverized tin. So, well, let's look up silver, the word silver. Here's silver. No, I guess I wouldn't, but it's definitely worth this recipe, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to throw this silver in here, too. You'll find this is a lot faster than doing that, and you could actually have 2 of them and go back and forth, but whatever. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Do-do, do-do, do-do-do-do. Please don't laugh. Okay, so if we go down here, we've already made 7. And this is made... Oh, it's ran out of energy? Oh yeah, because there's no power there anymore. Oh man, how are we going to make the... I have an idea. Let's see how this works. That's actually not a bad idea, Kane. Watch this. So we can split that in time. Ah, so close, but no cigar. Oh, that one's going to be already done. Here you go. Get rid of this one. And there you go. Huh. Don't ask what I'm doing, guys. Finding a new way of surviving here. Oh, this gives you a bit of XP at least. Gotta look at the positive side there. So we're doing old-fashioned. We're doing campfire and hand grinding. Grinding on the railroad. Don't ask me why I just sing some random song. Oh god, we got enough anyways. Oh shit, where's my glass? We did not use all that glass, so now we need to look for glass again. Yes, we're gonna clean this up, guys, soon. Very soon. Next couple episodes, hopefully, we'll get something in replacement for this. Here we go. We got the glass. We just need the diamonds, which are here. Let's get these before this shuts down. Oh, actually, it's beside that, so it won't shut down. There we go. Such a good idea using these. Oh, I'm happy you can do Electrum another way. Maybe you could have done it like this before. I don't know. I don't know if that's newer for Greg or not. So there you go. So we got the glass, and now we have the Electrum here. Oh, here it is. And we do the diamonds here. And there you go. So this is enough power or enough cable to get us right wrapping around here. And we just go over here and squeeze this in here. Did it go there? Yeah, I guess it did. And then, here we go. Squeeze around here, and there we go. And now these should also get all powered up because of, interesting. Oh, I guess I took it out of the mace array. But all these are getting powered up anyways because of this power here. We really should just get rid of this now. Is this something I can break, I wonder? Never tried, so let's find out. Oh, wow. Yeah, it acts like a cable, so yeah. Perfect. Round 2. So you're wondering what round 2 consists of, huh? Here we go. There we go. This is round 2. So now we're going to go and pick up the fuel. There we go. And oh my god. How do I pick it up? I guess I need a glass container. I didn't think it would do that much with one oil. Imagine just what a couple tanks would do. So we're just going to do tanks now, like this. And I'll build probably a couple more. So this will hold 32 buckets. Now, can I do it like this? Well, no. I need to auto pump it out. Darn it, I was really hoping it would have done it on its own, but I guess it doesn't. So, what am I going to use to pump this out, huh? I thought I could click this. Is there an interface? Because that would just make me happy. Let's try one can here and see what happens. No. This is just a control thing, I think. Okay, so we need a way to pump this out now. So we need to look up the word pipe, I guess. Pipe. So we have multiple pipes you can use clearly here. It's probably going to have to use a wooden waterproof pipe. I don't know if there's an auto suck pipe. So here's a waterproof pipe. Some wood, some glass. It's going to be a little longer episode, unfortunately. My mistake, guys. I apologize. Oh, look at how many are. Oh, whatever. So here's a wooden pipe. Now you need cacti. There you go, for the waterproofing part of it. Furnace, right? Or, yeah, furnace, I believe. And, okay, so, and now I need a redstone engine. Redstone engine for now. Okay, so wooden pipe, glass, or wooden, yeah. Redstone engine. There you go, that's a little better. Okay, wood. Damn it. Well, we got some wood anyways. Let's see how far we can get here. Oh, actually, no, that's 1. This is 2. Okay, this should be 2. 2. Perfect. And 1, 2. Oh, we need that piston. Where's our pistons? We did keep them, right? Or did we throw them away too? You gotta be kidding. I threw my pistons away somewhere too? God, I'm like the most unorganized person you've ever met, I'm sure. I found sticky pistons, but I need normal pistons. Here we go. And here we go. So 1, 2, 3. Oops. 1, 2 piston, or 2 gears. The piston, perfect. And now when we're at it, let's make ourselves a lever. Lever 2000. There we go. And what about that pipe, which should be in here? Cactus green. Oh, crap. Oh, yeah, that's right. And there you go. So now all we have to do is we go ahead and... Oh, we gotta combine one of these with this waterproof piping. And just stick it to this. Put the tanks here. There you go. And we put the engine here. Oh, yeah, it'll do that. It'll stick to it, so we won't make a wrench here, so we'll just do it like that. There you go. And I want to just stand back. I don't want to get owned by... there we go. Oh, it's running again because it wasn't running for a while. So what I'll do is once this runs out of runs out of fuel or whatever, basically I'll fill it up with gas, the diesel fuel here, which will run a lot better. And there you go. So this is filling up. So all we have to do is grab a couple of these here. And yeah, we can put this here. There you go. Now it's filling up. So there you go. This punk runs on the best. Oh, it has stored millijoules of energy. That's nice too. So that's what it was running on. But now it's filling up, see? But it runs at an even rate, it looks like, with this, thankfully. Oh shoot, the water isn't keeping up. Why is it not keeping up? Oh, redstone signal. How do I get rid of this? Hi. There we go. Woo! That almost blew up because of... You know how redstone travels diagonally like that? I almost blew that up. That would have gone critical and overheated. Thankfully, it never happened. And there you go. So now I can put this in here. The best thing about the diesel generator, guys, you get the cell back. Woo! That's awesome. And there you go. So now these are full. These can produce 384,000 EUs of power. So let's just say I have the 2 there. 384 times 2, and then let's divide it by that 20. So that's basically right there equivalent to about 38 lava cells. Yeah. That's 24 EUs a tick can get up to. This can easily run all these machines. And we put it over there for later expansion of adding like a battery supply or whatever here. So we have room for expansion definitely in the near future, and that is awesome. Oh crap. Actually, now we're dealing with this. Oh, he fell down. Oh, here, watch this. Come in. Oh shit. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Oh, it didn't last long. But yeah, when I invite them in, they never come in. It's like glass to them. Anyways, I'm done, guys. That's it for this episode anyways. I'm going to shut the hell up. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time.